Hey guys, welcome to the channel Raya now Rachita. So today we are back with another review with Robin for CSK. Hey brother, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? And thanks for having me.
Yeah, very glad you are here. I'm doing good, thank you. So about Chennai Super Kings, along with Mumbai, they are the one who rule IPL. Four-time champions. So last year champions. So how do you take on that? Last year champions coming into this season. What how the momentum is gonna turn out.
Yeah, it feels always good as a fan when your team comes to defend the title. And I think this will be a great season for us because we have the experienced core that we had last season, and to add to that, we have some new, young, exciting faces in the squad as well. So yeah, looking forward.
Okay. So how do you sum up the last season? Two parts, one in India, one in UAE, and still you become the champions. So how do you feel? What went right last season, and what are the things they should repeat from the last season so that they can continue the momentum to be the champions again?
Yeah, so last season was great, especially after that horrible 2020 season. When nothing went right for us. So last season was just absolutely great as a fan and for the team as well. The things that we did right was we added a lot of batting depth to our side, and obviously Dhoni as the captain, just using his mind as the captain, making those small changes on the field. So yeah, should that was quite brilliant for us, especially that batting depth and the experience that we had in the squad, trusting our experienced player like Raidu, Bravo, Jadeja was there. Jadeja's emergence as the finisher. So yeah, quite a few of positives for us, and looking forward to repeat the same thing this season as well.
So the main thing is batting depth. So this season also you are going to focus on the batting depth so that whenever the wicket falls, there is somebody to stabilize and take the team to the respectable total.
Yeah, and moreover to allow the players to play freely throughout the 20 overs. So as we saw in 2020, because after the openers got out, nobody really got going in the middle order, especially in the middle order. So and we saw last year how the openers started stabilize the inning, gave a steady start, but in the middle overs and in the death overs, everyone just went bonkers, playing their shots, playing aggressively. So yeah, we should repeat that. We should repeat that template in this season as well. So, and we have that batting depth as well.
Correct, correct. So 2020, Dhoni told that Gaikwad doesn't have spark, and 2021 he's been turned into completely different player. He has been the top run getter. How do you feel that? What changed Gaikwad? After 2020 horrible start, so he completely transformed his game.
Yeah, so I personally don't think that he did anything differently. There was obviously quite a lot of backing from the captain and the team management, and yeah, he was given chances. He was told that he'll be back no matter what, however he plays, and I'm sure they must have told him to play his natural game, and he just did that. In the last few games of the IPL 2020 season, he scored like 350s in a row, and then we all saw what he did in the last season. So.
Right. So are you expecting the same from Gaikwad, getting the orange cap back and
Yeah,
retaining it?
obviously, yes, someone has to hold the innings and play till the end, or play a long innings in almost every game, and he just did that in the last season. So yeah, expecting the same similar kind of performance from him this season as well.
Okay, I think the major missing at the top will be Faf. You know,
Yeah, obviously,
Faf
yeah.
Duplessis. So how do you think, will it be covered in the upcoming season, or do you think that will be left avoid?
No, I think we have quite a few good opening options. Yeah, Faf would have been a great option if he was there, but we have got Devon Conway, and Uthappa can also open. Raidu has also opened in the past, so we have quite a few experienced guys in the opening slot, and I think we should be good to go this season.
You're talking about Uttapha coming into the semis at the final stage and delivering at the right time. So what do you feel like? What changed Uttapha? He had a horrible season at RR in 2020. So coming to CSK and he's getting the confidence and performing at the right time without playing any games further. So how do you think that transformed?
Yeah, so it was, if you ask me, all about CSK's team environment and how they treat their players, how they care for their players. So Uttapha was given chances, and he was actually picked when I think nobody expected him to get picked. So CSK showed the trust in him, and he just wanted to return the favor and did that at the uh, best possible platform. So yeah.
And about Moeen Ali, the man who has been very good for CSK last season. So, what do you feel about it, and what are the expectations for this season?
Yeah, so Moin was something that or someone that we really lacked in IPL 2020. Someone who can just bash spin in the middle overs and can play with a high strike rate from the word go, and he just did that in IPL 2021. He didn't get a lot of big scores, but he scored quite a few quick fire 30s, 35s, and bowled really well as well. So yeah, he will be very important in this season as well. But sadly, he will miss the first game. So
Yep. So talking about that, like 2021 champions, the season is over and fans happy, and you start back with retentions. You know, you wanted all the core. Every CSK fan after winning the cup, they want the core back to perform the same thing again. But how happy were you with retentions?
yeah, so I was quite happy. It wasn't that surprising retentions as well. They were straightforward four retentions of Ruturaj, Moin Ali, Jadeja, and Dhoni. So and people were quite skeptical about Dhoni's retention, but I think when we are winning the title with him contributing as the captain and not doing that much with the bat like he used to do, so there was nothing wrong with his in his retention as well. So I think yeah, I was quite happy with the retention. They were quite obvious, if you ask me. So yeah.
Yeah. So four retentions, very good. Going into the auction. So did you expect like every almost 7, 8 members of your team will be coming back from the last season, or did you expect a complete new lineup for this season?
Yeah, so initially, I had really expected quite a new faces in our squad. So, but following CSK for quite a few time, especially Dhoni, so he likes to play with the tried and tested formula, tried and tested combinations. So, as he said in quite a few interviews during the IPL and after the IPL that they are aiming to create a team for the next 10 years. So, I thought initially that they'll go for quite a few new faces, but yeah, we got our most of our players back. So yeah, that wasn't quite surprising, but yeah, we also got quite a few new faces in our side. So yeah, looking forward how they perform in this season.
Okay. Speaking about new phases, they have done well in the domestic circuit. Some of them done well in the under 19 circuit. So what player are you most excited on of all the picks?
Yeah, so it will be obviously Rajavardhan Hangargekar, and I am also excited to see how Devon Conway goes because CSK as and the overseas openers is a beautiful love story. So because all the overseas openers have been really well, have really successful for us. So like Watson was very successful. Before that, Michael Essy, Brendan McCullum. So I'm quite looking forward to see Devon Conway, and hopefully he'll be as successful as the others and win us at least two titles.
You talk about overseas and opening. I remember Mike Hussey. Mike Hussey was on a different planet.
Yeah,
Yep,
see McCullum and Dwayne Smith. So quite a few.
yep, yep. So talking about that, do you think every department is covered in the auction? Batting, bowling, depth, and everything. Is it covered? And do you have good backups after the once the auction is completed? What did you feel?
Yeah, so the probable 11 or the possible 11 that will play the first games or the main 11 if you ask me the strongest 11, that's quite good. Death bowling hasn't been our strongest side, so but we have got Adam Milne and Dwayne Bravo is also there. Despite his age, he's just aging like a fine wine, picking up wickets in death overs all around the globe. So yeah, and we have also got Chris Jordan in there. So looking forward, I think death bowling has will be little better from the past few seasons. But other than that, I think batting is really good batting. We have excellent batting depth. All can play their shots. All can play their natural game. Yeah. So we'll in Faf's absence, we'll have to see how the openers go. So
Correct, correct. Gaikwad and Faf are having some good relationship at the top, and again Conway and Ruturaj Gaikwad need to get that
yeah.
rapport once they get going. So the main talk of auction was Deepak Chahar for 14.5 crores, right? And now he's injured. So do you think you could have got Jofra Archer for 8 crores for the next season directly?
Yeah, I really wanted them to go for Archer, but that would have been quite un-CSK like pick. So yeah, overall happy with yeah, because Chair is a brilliant bowler with the new ball hand and has won quite a few games for us in the past with the in the power play itself. So yeah, I feel he was a little overpriced. So we could have got at least at minimum of two players for that price, if you ask me. So yeah, but CSK values loyalty, and Chahar has been quite loyal for the franchise, has performed really well. So yeah, no issues. Hopefully he gets fit soon and be back on action on the field.
So do you think, see, Chahar, Lord Thakur, Thakur has been really sensation in Chennai. So do you think Chennai will miss him, or do you think they have someone covered for Thakur?
Yeah, so he'll be obviously will be missed. So yeah, because he has a knack of wicket picking up wickets in crucial situation whenever the captain needs you to pick wickets. So yeah, and he was also he could have contributed with the bat as well, lower down the order. So I think Shardul will be a big miss because he was that perfect CSK mold player, and they also went for him in the auction for quite a bit. So but yeah, I think
Right.
Tushar Deshpande will be a is a good backup or almost like to like backup for him because he also bowls fast around 140 clicks, and he can also bat down the orders. So yeah, let's see how he performs the Shardul Thakur duties.
So speaking about Deshpande, do you think he will perform like Avesh Khan, like how Avesh Khan did for Delhi last season? Do you think Tushar Deshpande has that spark on him to perform that miracles?
Yeah, so I'll hope he does that. So and under Dhoni, obviously he's not the captain anymore, but yeah, under Dhoni, youngsters excel. So I think he'll do well. Fingers crossed. So yeah, hoping for him to do well with the ball.
Right. Chennai has been known for the spin department for over long years. So do you think the spin department is covered for the 2022 season?
Yeah, so we have Ravindra Jadeja as the slow left-arm orthodox and Moeen Ali as the off-spinner, and we also have Mahesh Theekshana from Sri Lanka, and I think he'll play the first game. So and who bowls brilliantly in the power play with the new ball. So yeah, we have quite a good spinners. Leg spin is a department I think where we are a bit inexperienced. So Prashant Solanki, if I'm not wrong, is the leg spinner in our side. So I haven't got to watch him a lot. I haven't watched him a lot, but hopefully he'll do well if he gets any chances. So yeah, spin department overall looks good because last time it was just Moeen Ali and Ravindra Jadeja doing the spin duties. So should be good.
And I think Sai Kishore is for Chennai. Not sure, I don't.
Yeah, Sai Kishore was here. I don't know where he went, but he went to any other teams after this auction. So
Okay.
yeah,
So I
Sandler
think
is
this,
also there. Yeah.
yeah,
So but yeah, but him being an overseas player and just similar role like Jadeja, so I don't see, see him playing any more matches in this season as well.
correct. So the spin department is covered. The pace department is quite good. You know, the middle order. There's a concern about middle order in 2020, but in 2021 it's covered. Do you think 2022 will also have the same possibility? Like you have Uttapha at number three, if I'm not wrong, and you have Raidu at number four to cover the bases. Both are quite experienced. So I think they have the stability. I mean, they have the caliber to stabilize the engines. So
Yeah, and
what?
they all are good. Yeah, and they all are excellent players of spin. Shivam Dube is also there this season, so yeah, he's an excellent hitter of spin bowling as well. So all are good spin hitters, and with the batting depth, they'll get the chance to play their natural game and just attack from ball one like they did in the last season. So yeah, hoping for another excellent season for our middle order this time as well. Good high scoring games.
So talking about Shivam Dube, nobody expected that Shivam Dube will be coming to Chennai. So do you think under Dhoni he will be completely a new product? I mean, new person, like someone like Shadil Thakur.
Yeah, I think he'll do well because there's a role clarity in CSK, which is an excellent thing, I guess, for the players. They exactly know what they need to do, and Shivam Dube must have been communicated by the franchisee what they need from him and how they need him to perform. So yeah, looking forward to him seeing him play as well, because he'll if he can click in the middle overs like he did in the few games last season, one of them against us. So yeah, that will be quite good for us.
Right, right. So, do you think you have the backup of opening? Like you have Conway and Gaikwad opening. So, in case of one's absence, do you think there's anybody ready to fill up the slot?
Yeah, C. Hari Nishant is there. He has been there for at least 2 seasons now, and he's a very exciting young opener from Tamil Nadu. So he'll be another option at the opening slot. Raidu can open. So yeah, and with the batting depth we can always promote someone to chip in like KKR used to do with Narayan. So yeah, quite a good backup for opening. I don't think that's an issue because once Moin is back, he can also open. So.
Right, right. I had the next question right away. You were told about Rara, and my next question was, do you think Chennai can experiment with Moeen Ali at the top?
Yeah, they should if they want to. Because first of all, we'll have to see how Conway goes. Because I feel Conway's best position is opening the innings with the field restrictions on. He can just take a few balls and get going. And he's a good player of spin as well. We saw in the last World Cup, T20 World Cup in UAE. So yeah, and obviously Moin has done really well job at opening the innings. So yeah, that can be quite exciting for us.
Right, right. So, what do you think the role of Dhoni will be in the middle order? Will he be coming to finish the games, or do you think he'll be coming up the order? Or
Yeah, so I personally want him to just bat up the order and play freely. So just hit few sixes and just turn the momentum of the game in the team's favor. And even if he gets out, that's no harm in that. But I think he'll be used as a finisher because he has just done that for his whole career. So I think he'll be used as a finisher as well. But how he performs, because he has been quite silent with the bat in the last couple of seasons. So it will be quite interesting to see how he performs in the as the finisher. I'll really want him to see him bat up the order. So yeah, it's up to Jadeja now. So let's hope he does few good things with Dhoni the batter.
okay, now speaking about Jadeja, all of a sudden, when everything is set for the first match, everybody imagining to cheer Dhoni as the captain, and suddenly CSK announces that the baton has been passed to Jadeja. So, do you think Jadeja is the right person, or do you think that he's also aging, and do you think they should have gone for any other option in the auction?
No, I think Jadeja's a quite good option because he has been with the franchise since 2012, if I'm not wrong. So he has been there for quite a long time, and he knows how the team functions, how the team manages, the team environment, the players. So yeah, he was a brilliant choice for captaincy, if you ask me, because uh, the other senior players are just a little bit older to be the captain for the franchise, and we have the youngsters who are just too young to lead that side. So yeah, Jadeja was the ideal choice, and he has played under Dhoni for like literally all his career. So yeah, he knows how to. I think he must have taken a few tips or a few learnings from Dhoni, the captain. So yeah, and Dhoni will be there for him if in case something goes wrong. So yeah, I think Jadeja will
Right,
do good as the captain. So.
right, right, right. So, talking about this, do you think that once Chennai qualifies, or once Dhoni feels that mentally is not ready to continue, or do you think you have a backup wicket keeper or a finisher type player for Dhoni in case if he decides to sit for that particular match?
Yeah, so Jadeja is the main finisher of the side now, and he's done really well for the last 3 seasons as well because he was brilliant in 2020 as well. So, and coming on to the backup keeper point, we have Conway, who he can also keep, and I think Dinesh Bana under 19 or domestic wicket keeper batter for India is also there in the CSK camp. So you never know when he comes in. So if Dhoni retires, they can get him. So yeah, all these things, and I think he must have planned everything, so not to worry anything.
Yeah, yeah, got. So, do you think Uttapha and Raidu, though they also have the experience of keeping behind the wickets, so anybody can step up because
Yeah, I don't want them to keep because it will just put extra pressure on their body, and I think they should just focus on batting and their fitness, no extra burdens on them. So Conway is a proper keeper, so if in case he can keep.
Right, right. So next, so how do you think this season will turn out? So 2021 went well, auction went well, the team's looking good. So new schedule, 10 teams. You play 5 teams twice and 5 teams once. I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's some completely different schedule this time. So do you think you missed out any team playing 2 times, and do you think any opposition is tough when you're playing them 2 times?
No, no, no. I don't think that will be the case. We have the squad to defeat anyone on any given day. So yeah, just need to focus on playing good cricket, and if we can do that, especially the bowling, which I'm quite confident about this season because Adam Milne is there. So we have finally have someone who can bowl express pace. So yeah, it will be a good season for. I think it should go well. So and hopefully we'll defend the title this time as well. So.
Okay. Do you think Raj Vardhan can fill in the shoes of Deepak Chahar until he's back?
Yeah, so as far as I've seen, Hangargekar is not a swing bowler. He's just a hit the deck fast bowler, but he'll be quite crucial as well because he can probably replace Shardul Thakur if so. He bowls fast. He can bat hit probably better with the bat than Thakur, or has the potential to be better than Thakur with the bat. So he'll be a very crucial part of CSK in the coming seasons as well. And I'm really excited to see how he performs, how he goes, how they use him. So yeah, it will be a very exciting thing to watch Shankar Gekar this season.
Correct, correct. So do you think Shivam Dubey, the bowler, is needed for CSK?
Yeah, so ideally he shouldn't be needed, but I think if required, he can give an over or two. So and he may be our Shardul Thakur with the ball, the golden arm. When if we need a wicket, he can give us that. So yeah, hopefully he'll do well with the ball as well if given any chance.
Right, right. So coming to that, what do you think the ideal playing 11 of CSK will look like?
So if everyone's available, I think the opener should be Conway and Ruturaj with Uttappa at number 3, Moin at number 4, Dubey. I don't know if he'll be in the playing 11 when everyone's available. So I'll go with Raidu at 5, tried and tested with Jadeja 6, Dhoni 7. Dhoni can be used as a floater as well, just go up and bash the bowling or get out. So yeah, and then we have Bravo, or we can also play Chris Jordan instead of him, whoever will be the choice. But I'll go with Bravo. Then Rajwardhan Hangargekar, Adam Milne, and one more if Deepak Chahar if he's available. So yeah, that will be my 11. So, but quite a lot of batting depth. I mean, if all 11 can bat with Chahar at 11, or so
Correct.
that will be excellent. So
Right. So what do you think
hopefully
the
we
okay,
yeah hopefully
continue.
we don't need all the batting depth. So.
Yeah. So what do you think will be the ideal playing 11 tomorrow? Moin Ali is not available. Deepak Chahar is not available. So how do you think the team will shape up tomorrow for against KK?
Yeah, so Uthappa and Ruturaj and Convesh will open if with Uthappa at 3, like he played in the last 2 games of the IPL, in the qualifier and final. Then at number 4, I'll go in with Shivam Dubey because Moin is not there, so Dubey will do that role as well. Left-hander spin basher, can bowl a few overs as well. Then Raidu at 5, Jadeja at 6, Dhoni 7. Then I'll go with Bravo 8, Hangargekar at 9, Deshpande 10, and Adam Milne 11. Yeah, Mahesh Theekshana also have a chance, so we'll have to see how CSK goes. So what they think, how the pitch is, and all the conditions.
Correct, correct. So I think after this many years, after Dhoni and Raina, you're and Fleming, obviously. So you're gonna get a new captain. Ravindra Jadeja step for the first time tomorrow. So like I don't know how he feels, but how are you feeling as a fan?
Yeah, so it feels weird because Dhoni is not the captain because uh, you are just used to see Dhoni leading CSK. So he was the face. Everything about CSK was Dhoni. So we'll have to see. Hopefully it will turn out good. He will perform well. So and hopefully he'll oversee the transition smoothly, so no issues with that. The team will go go good this season, and obviously will be better for will be a better team for the future as well. So yeah.
Right, right, right. So the last question I wanted to ask is, do you think Dhoni will play all the matches, or will Dhoni settle in with few of the matches because he's not the
Yeah, so
captain anymore?
yeah, it will be his choice completely because I don't think anyone in CSK has the guts to,
Yeah,
drop Dhoni from 11. So yeah, if he wants to play, he can play. I I just want him to play freely, play his natural game, just go out there and express himself, just play the big shots like he is known for. Hopefully, we'll get to see a vintage Dhoni like when he started his career. So yeah, one last time will be really well as a fan. So
yeah. I as a fan will be waiting for the helicopter shot to come out finally.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, we'll get to see one.
Okay. So I think everything is covered. We got covered the final last season. We got covered how auction went, the depth, the playing 11 expectations. And if you have anything to add, you can add.
Yeah, we are going to win the title this season as well and give a farewell to our Talaiva. So
Okay, that's pretty good. Confidence
yeah,
defending the
yeah, and
title.
also the confidence of saying that Dhoni will retire after this season, but you never know with him. So
I really hope he continues for the next season.
yeah, you obviously want him to see him on the ground, but it's up to him, and you never know with him. So
Correct.
obviously, yeah,
Right. So defending champions, according to you, the champions again, with Gaikwad getting by the orange cap.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I think you have experienced Bravo also. I think Bravo also doesn't play most of the matches. He may be rotated.
Yeah, they used him quite well last season considering his fitness, and he's just 4 wickets away from being the leading wicket taker in the IPL history. So yeah, hopefully he gets that in the first game itself and just takes the purple cap overall. So yeah,
So I think as a CSK fan, you're really excited to see orange cap and purple cap together.
yeah, yeah,
Yep, that's it then. So it was very nice conversation. Thanks for coming on a quick notice.
yeah, yeah. Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure.
I,
So
I mean,
I really enjoyed chatting with you here. So
yeah, it was a good conversation. I hope we'll meet again tomorrow for the review.
yeah, yeah, obviously,
I'll get somebody from KKR, and if CSK
you,
wins,
yeah,
we'll party.
yeah.
Right, right then. Thank you very much. Right, we are signing off. Thank you.
Thanks.